What's up? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Making Moves. And as you guys see, we made a move with the head coach. We actually picked up Tom Flores, the head coach for the Raiders. Well, the legacy head coach for the Raiders, should I say. As you guys see, he gives +2 acceleration, +2 awareness, and he has that that nice, delightful man defense that I'm trying to implement into, to some of these game plays, trying to help out the play rec of some of my players. Not the man coverage. Damn the man coverage. Y'all know I don't hardly play any man defense at all. The only reason I have man defense as a chemistry right now is strictly for the play rec, because I have more players on my team that are man defense. If anybody's wondering, like, Kouppa, why don't you use zone defense? I mean, look at my players. I don't have a lot of zone defense guys on my team, like zone defense chemistry guys on my team right now. That's why I went with the man defense. And plus, I mean, the players that I'm actually looking at, getting and stuff, most of them are man defense chemistry guys anyway. So, it just works itself out that way. So can't be mad about that. But anyway, very, very excited about this Tom Flores card. If you guys are wondering how much I paid for it, I don't know if I overpaid for it or this is the average price, but it was like $35K, $40K, somewhere around that range. And then the ones that were a little bit more expensive than that at the time, they were like 70, almost 100K. But I value the two boosts that he has on the card, the acceleration and the awareness, and plus, of course, the man defense. I'm going to show you guys with the team what I think those stats are going to impact the most real quick. Let's check it out. All right, guys, so here's my offense right here, and this is my offensive line. Now, I feel like that Tom Flores card is going to impact these guys probably the most. It's going to help everybody out on the team, though. That was the reason why I chose to get that head coach, because of the boost that he had on the card. It pretty much impacts the entire team. Something like the John Madden card, that John Madden card that you get 3+ strength, should I say, 2 acceleration and 1 speed. But I really don't value the speed and the strength is fine, but the speed 1+, I mean, you won't even see that on the field. At least I say any stat when it gets boosted, at least need to be 2, a +2 boost, just so you can kind of see it on the field. A 1 point increase isn't that substantial if you ask me. But like I said, the offensive line is going to benefit from that greatly, because these are the guys that you don't have any control over. How do you make these guys better? Awareness. That's the biggest key with offensive line, is awareness. So to have a coach that boosts that helps them, choose the right guy to block. Don't look like Boo-Boo the Fool when people are running crazy blitzes at them. If you guys didn't know, the better awareness your offensive line has, the less likely blitzes are going to work on you, because they work together. They work together as a true unit. Another thing, what I like to do a lot is pull my guards, these guys, Marshall Yandi and Josh Sitton. That's why, if you guys look and wonder why I chose these specific guys, look at their awareness. Like they pretty much have the exact same awareness, but 87 is very, very good for an offensive lineman, especially a guard that has speed. These two guys are pretty speedy. They're very similar to, if you look at their stats, they're damn near the same card, except Josh Sitton just takes a dump on Yandi when it comes to that pass block. But we gonna probably rectify that in this video, more to come, stay tuned. But it definitely helps out a lot having a card with good awareness, especially if you are using your guards to pull. That's probably the most important thing when they're in space, choosing the right guy to block. If they have like 80 awareness or something like that right there, just something lower than, like, say 85, man, you do not want those guys pulling. You want them just blocking straight up. If they have to move anywhere from that little box, that little area that the lineman be in, they are going to miss blocks consistently, and it's going to drive you up the wall. Trust me, I know. I'm a runner, guys. That's what I do. So it's a reason why, I choose the guys how I choose them and whatnot. Also, let's not forget about the +2 acceleration on that head coach card. That's going to help out the entire team, but it's going to greatly benefit the 2 guards, because, sometimes when you're pulling, your guard can be right there, but he's just a hair too slow. That acceleration is definitely going to help him get up to, his top speed as quick as possible. Definitely want to see how that plays out on the field. So let's move over to the defense real quick. I want to talk about Glover Quinn. Now, I did state in my last Making Moves video that we were going to get Steve Atwater and replace Glover with him. I decided against that. I looked at Steve's stats. I mean, I've looked at him before, but I looked at him again because I was on the verge of buying him. I was right there. I was like, go and get this card, because I was actually making this video before I made this video. You know what I mean? And I was like, you know what? I had like an epiphany, man. I don't think I need to get rid of Glover Quinn, because Glover hasn't been playing bad or anything. And then I started, I compared their stats. I compared Steve Atwater and Glover Quinn stats. Let me show you guys Glover stats right now. But I mean, the only thing that really set them apart is a 3-inch differential, and Steve Atwater had that hit power. Steve Atwater's 6'3", and he has 97, 98 hit power, something like that. And probably the biggest thing that makes me want to keep him back there, because he plays the free safety position. And what I value the most with the free safety is honestly not, hit sticking people and stuff, like, even though that is probably one of the best positions to have, because he can see everything and he's coming in full speed. But what I value the most with a free safety is being able to cover, because he's that one safety high most of the time. I don't need him making mistakes. And I don't know how the Steve Atwater card would play back there. Now, he does have pretty good zone coverage. He does have pretty good play rec. I think his zone coverage is like 93 or something like that. Play rec is 90 plus, and that's great. But then, you look at the Glover Quinn card. He 95 zone coverage. What is play 90 play rec, and plus he gets that boost from the man defense that I'm running. I think the Steve Atwater card has a man defense as well, so he would have got a boost, if I would have put him on team. But like I said, I'm kind of on the fence on that one right now. Now, I am going to pick up, a player in this episode, but it's not going to be the Steve Atwater card. It's going to be on the other side of the ball. You guys stay tuned for that. Let me get through, explaining what I'm doing right here. But with the Steve Atwater, he's a good card or whatever, but he just doesn't, validate me selling off Glover Quinn right now. And then, as you guys see at the top, my coins are limited. Maybe if I had more coins right now, if I had more to play with, of course, I'll take a chance on getting the Steve Atwater card. Now, I can get the Steve Atwater card, and then I can sell Glover Quinn, and my coins really won't, be that much in a deficit. But I just don't feel like that's the best move to make right now. I feel like leaving Glover back there, maybe, we make that move in the middle of the season. Maybe we make it next season. I don't know. But Glover is safe right now. He's going to stay on the team, and I'm going to, use these coins at another position that I think that will definitely help out a little bit more, because I feel like if I go get the Steve Atwater card, that's a novelty pick. That's not a need. That's a want. You guys get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's not pressing. Glover handles his biz back there. But yeah, let's go back over here to the offense, because you guys remember I told you that I was going to do some upgrades on my offensive line. I want to start working on my offensive line. I run the ball a lot, and it makes no damn sense for me not to, show these guys the love that they deserve, man. Like, if your offensive line suck, you suck. Plain and simple. Because, you're going to go against You know, the Bruce Smiths, the Mean Joe Greens, the Deacon Jones, the J.J. Watts, and all Lawrence Taylors, all these cars like that, that's going to make your cars look like poo cheese. So, I mean, give yourself the best opportunity and upgrade your offensive line. Offensive line is the most important positions on the field. You know, if you ask me, if you have a bad offensive line, it's going to make you look like you are garbage. Plain and simple, even if you're not. So, saying all that right there, we're going to change our Marshall Yandi. Don't really know who I want to change. Well, I know the two guys that I'm thinking about changing Marshall Yandi out with, and it's either the upgraded version of the Marshall Yandi, the 96 overall, which, I mean, he definitely fits the bill on what I want, obviously because I got his base card. And then there's another one that what's that card? John Asima. I'm probably saying his name wrong, but he plays for the Falcons. He has, I think, a 93 or 94 overall card, and he looks, you know, pretty good as well. Now, what I want with a guard is somebody, first of all, smart. You know, you got to be smart. And like when I say that, I mean awareness. You got to have awareness so you can pick up the right blocks when you're pulling. And because you're going to be pulling a lot, you have to be fast. Those are the two most important stats. And then that's when I, you know, drop down and look at the run blocking and all that stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. Run blocking is tremendously important because, hell, you can get there and then what? You're going to get your ass just straight swim moved every time if you don't have, you know, good run block. So run block is very, very important. You know what I mean? I should have just said the three most important stats: awareness, quickness, and run block. Pass block, I think, you know, as long as they have like 90 plus, I'm fine with that. Because I run a lot of quick throws, you know, so it doesn't take me a long time to find my guys or whatever. So as long as you got like 90 pass block, we good with that. All right, so we're going to look at the prices on those two cards that I just told you about, and then we're going to figure out who we want to add to the squad. Yeah, this is the card that I was talking about, the John Asima card, and let's compare some of his stats to the Marshall Yandi that we already have. Now, as you guys see, you know, he's a very, very fast card. Like, his speed jumps off of the screen. 72 for offensive lineman is downright ridiculous. He's definitely going to be able to get out in front of you, you know, in open space and get to the guy that's trying to hawk you down. You know what I mean? 92 run block, 95 pass block, and 90 impact block. All those are in the 90s, and that's key. That's very, very important. 86 acceleration. Oh, I mean, and then plus with the head coach that we just added, you know what I mean? That's a 88 acceleration. Man, I mean, he looks very, very tempting to go ahead and pick up. And let's see which one is the cheapest. All right, so and he's going for 78K. That's not a lot. That's honestly, that's a surprise. You know what I mean? For what you're getting with this card, I would think that he would go for more than that. You know? Very, very solid card right here. I mean, the only thing that I wish he had more of was awareness. His awareness is the only thing that kind of scares me a little bit about the card. All right, so gave this right here a quick little glander. Let's check out the 96 overall Team of the Year, Marshall Yandi, and then we'll make our decision from there. All right, so here's the Marshall Yandi card, guys. Definitely way more expensive. A 200K card. Let's look at some of the stats, man. 'Cause that's crazy expensive. He's a 96 strength, 90 awareness. That's huge. That is huge. He's going to pick up the right blocks every time, all the time. 73 agility, 70 speed, 83 acceleration, 95 run block, 92 pass block, 92 impact blocking. He's definitely a good card. This card is very, very good. I don't know if it validates the 200K price tag, There's only like 4 of them up on the auction block right now, as you guys see. So I don't know. And let me say this right here too. I know some people saying, what about Larry Allen? You know, Kouppa, Larry Allen plays right. Larry Allen is like a million coins or something. I don't have that. So Larry Allen, honestly, he's not even a good fit for what I like to do because he's not fast. You know, he's decent speed, but I need guys that are tremendously fast, and that's what Marshall Yandi is, and that's what John Asima is. How much can I sell Marshall Yandi for? So I can sell Marshall for about 15. I can sell my base Marshall Yandi for 15 and get this one for 200, and I'll be probably sitting at right at 100K. Oh, bruh. It just, I love offensive linemen, but it hurts to spend this much on them, man. Like 200K for offensive linemen, even though they're the most important position on the field, if you ask me, you know, especially on offense. You know, damn the wide receivers, damn the quarterback, running back off. It means nothing. You heard I say nothing without a good offensive line. You know, but still, the fact still remains the same. 200. I think this will be, if I get this Marshall Yandi card, guys, this will be the most expensive offensive player I've picked up probably this year. He'll be the most expensive offensive player I picked up this year, man. Oh, bro. All right, screw it, guys. We're going to bite the bullet. Come on home, buddy. Come on home. We got a spot waiting up on you. Which dirty summer gun done left you out in these streets with just 2 contracts? All right, you gonna use and abuse my boy Marshall Yandi and throw him to the side like he ain't shit in the street? All right, but this car right here looks exceptional, guys. All right, so we have to sell this Marshall Yandi card right here, and then we're gonna add him to add the 96 overall Marshall Yandi to the squad. And that'll be all she wrote. All right, so here's the base Marshall Yandi. We no longer need your services anymore, good sir. Appreciate your diligence. But we upgraded. We upgraded with the better version of you. So don't be too upset about the situation. We didn't totally abandon you. All right, so we're gonna put him up for 15K. That should be good enough. And then we're going to add, well, I know, I just sold him. All right, and then we're going to add this bad mama jumper to the squad. All right, let's add that beast that we just acquired. Mr. Yandi himself. The beast. You look nice, sir. You look damn nice. Oh, Lord, we about to be pancaking the shit out of people, guys. You know what? A card that I would love to acquire is that 99 overall sitting card. That, man, Yandi and that sitting card on strong power, bruh, or trap plays or dives, ridiculous. Downright ridiculous, you know. So yeah, we definitely made a big purchase, and I believe a big upgrade to the offensive line, guys. He's going to help out, you know, with a lot of running plays. Can't wait to see this guy in action. You know, hopefully you guys are excited as well. You know, let me know what you guys think about the moves that we made in this video today. You know, you guys let me know what you guys think about, you know, me not picking up the Steve Atwater card. You know, do you guys think that's a good move, a bad move, or whatever? You know what I mean? And yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Other than that, man, anybody new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. Also, you know, I'm starting to stream a little bit more now, so check me out on Twitch. That's linked down in the description. Also, check me out on Twitter. That's linked down in the description. You know, if you guys enjoy the content, feel free to share some of the videos. Check me out on my walkthrough channel. That's linked down in the description. You know, head over to my walkthrough channel, check some videos out. You guys like what you see, subscribe to that channel as well. You guys already know what it is, man. It's your boy Kouppa. Go live.